Today we're going to be skiing here in Santiago, Chile. So our plan is to go to Valle Nevado, and you can see I'm not on the mountain yet. So right now I'm in Santiago, and we're going to be taking one of these vans as a shuttle up to the mountain because I don't really want to drive that road. They got some snow here in Chile, so decided to make a ski day out of it, or make a little trip down to Chile and make a ski day out of it. So first, let's go pick up our rental gear here at this ski shop, and then we'll hit the road.
Vale número 27.
27?
Yes.
Perfecto. Okay. Muchas gracias.
And with the contract, you can take the equipment in front.
Okay, perfecto. Muchas gracias. All right, got my bus ticket number. Now I need to pick up my skis and my clothes. So I came in yesterday to try on stuff to make sure that it all fit. Now I just got to pick it up and hit the bus, and we'll be good to go.
So, Joey, right?
Yep.
Influencer.
That's me.
That's you.
I just gotta grab a jacket, got the skis, all good to go, and then we can hit the bus. Sí, perfecto. Sí, está bien. So, sí.
Gracias.
Sí, gracias. Obrigado.
Bom passeio. De nada.
Alright, got our stuff. Now to get the skis, hit the bus, we'll be good to go.
Ready, man?
Ready to go?
Go, bro.
Sweet.
Go, Mom. Have your bus number?
Got the bus number, 27. You said that one right there.
Okay, bro.
Sweet, thank you very much, man. Have a great day. There's our bus. We got Julio bringing the skis over. Thank you very much, Julio. Muchas gracias.
Have a good night.
Thank you, man. Got a lot of stuff. Don't really feel like putting it on quite yet, but time to get in the bus. Permiso.
What have you guys done here?
Yeah, apparently the road up to the mountain's pretty wild. So we'll see how that is. Keep you posted.
Like walking around.
In the bus, ready to go. Just got off the bus and it is snowing. Woo. It's gonna be a great day. I got my sweet rental helmet with all of the colors and paint, and then this jacket. So, gonna look like such a Jerry out on the mountain today, but doesn't even matter because we're here in Chile, we're skiing. It's gonna be a great day. So if you have an Icon pass, this mountain, Valle Nevado, is on Icon actually. So you get well, depending on the past 5 or 7 days here. And yeah, so free ski day. Woohoo! The road up here was interesting, we'll say. There was, I think, 56 different switchback turns to get up here. And sometimes they close it if there's too much snow. So just be aware of that. I got a shuttle from the ski shops, which was like $40 US. But if you're planning on driving it yourself, just be aware that it's not a fun road to drive. It's like switchback, 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 and it gets pretty narrow. So just be aware of that. Not that bad of a line either. Nice. Will we get our own gondola? I don't know. Probably not. So there's like this main base area, then we go up to like a mid area, get my skis that are too small, and then take it up from there. Apparently there's a lot of like the donuts or tow ropes or whatever here, so we'll see how that goes. Get up to the good spots. I have no idea what the terrain's going to be like here, so I'm excited to see what it's going to be like and compare it to some American and Canadian ski resorts. So let's go. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Now let's get to the top. Alright, made it to the mid station now. Probably gonna do a warm-up lap here since it's been a couple of months since I've skied. Maybe like 2, I don't even know, what's it now? August? When did I last ski? May? Like 2-3 months since I last skied. Do a couple warm-up laps, or a warm-up lap, and then we'll go to the top and see what it's like. Also gotta try testing out these skis. These are very small for me, but one thing that I noticed when I was trying to find rental gear here in Chile is that they think that 95 centimeters underfoot is wide.
So this is the widest I was able to find. So these are the Rosie's Soul 7s. So these are
100 underfoot, but look, they're really short for me. So these are like 163 centimeters tall, and I'm usually like 78, 180, something like that. But yeah, so that's a pro tip. If you're coming here, you're gonna want to bring your own skis because the selection of rental skis is not super great yet. So that's a pro tip. And then if you're bringing your own skis, obviously just bring your own jackets and everything else as well. But the shuttle could still be worth it if you don't want to be driving up that road yourself. Okay, enough small talk. Let's hit the slopes. I lied, I'm actually gonna hop on the chairlift right now instead of going down just because there's that lift over there, but the terrain doesn't look super steep or even steep enough for a warm-up lap. So we're gonna go over to this one, Andy's Express, and go up there into the unknown. So hopefully it gets a little bit steeper up there. So yeah, it's kind of a whiteout here up there. So we'll see what we can see when we get up there. But, should be fun. Snow on the ground feels pretty fresh. So that's all that really matters. Should have brought or got a scarf or a thing like that for my face. Otherwise it's gonna be pretty cold, but I don't know, I didn't plan on skiing on this trip, but saw that we're getting some snow, so why not? Oh, if you see this camera, this is the one that I usually use for all like the POV ski shots. This is my Insta360 X4, so I like this one because it's 360, so I can just film once and then reframe it later, and I never have to worry about getting the wrong angle when I'm skiing or knocking the camera in the wrong direction. So I do really like that one. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out. And then the one that I'm filming on right now is the DJI Action 4. So that's like my typical vlogging / other action camera for not 360 stuff. So I think that with that combo, you can get a pretty good mix of everything. You can see here, we're on the lift, the Andy's Express now. Everything here is above the tree line. So we're at like 11,000 feet or 11,500, I think, at the peak. And you can see here, no trees and it's just white out. So we're getting some light snow right now. So should be a good day. Haven't gone down yet, so we'll see how things are going down. But I don't even know if you can really see anything on this camera right now just because it's like all white. But hey, we're skiing, so it's a good day. Last week I was in Lake Atitlan, Guatemala. It was like beautiful, 80 degrees, like paradise, volcanoes and stuff. And then here a few days later, skiing in the dead of winter. So such is life when you're a full-time traveler. All right, get stoked, shred pal, let's go. I want to go back to that lift. I have to cross under the chairlift, otherwise I think it puts me a little bit too low over there. So first warm-up lap down. The snow is a see. It's okay. It's pretty firm underneath a thin layer of fluff. So I wouldn't quite say it's dust on crust because it has like a little bit more weight on top, but you can very easily punch through to get to the firmer layer. So it's a little bit variable. So not super ideal, but it's not awful. I've skied at much worse. The top part was like super icy though. It's like in that little mogul section, that was pretty much sheer ice, but the sun might even be trying to poke through a little bit there. Just a little bit, but we'll see. Probably not, but yeah, all right, so warm-up lap done. So I think this is like the last like chair of the harder, or the, till you get to the harder stuff, and then most of the harder stuff is T-bar or donuts like up to the top. So I don't know. So far it looks like mostly intermediate slopes. It doesn't look like anything super crazy. So we'll see if we can go find some of the harder stuff off the backside here. All right, let's see what we can find. So when you go off-piste, there's actually some good snow. Like I'm standing in some snow right here. It's good, it's nice and soft. But the problem is that it's still kind of hard underneath, but the vis is so low, you have no idea what's coming. It's like you probably saw on that last clip, just the sheer whiteout of everything and not being able to see what was coming next, which, you know, I'm used to doing it. It's fine. It's just when it's at a totally new ski resort on a new continent, it's like I would like to actually be able to see a tiny bit. So because of that, with the visibility and the rental gear and just the fact that I haven't found anything incredibly crazy or incredibly steep, I don't know if I'm going to get any super sick shots today. But hey, I'm having fun out here. It's a good day. So I do think if you're coming out for a trip, Valle Nevado it seemed more intermediate level so far. Nothing super crazy or nothing super steep, at least not that I found. Maybe it's here and I just don't know where to go. So if somebody in the comments wants to tell me where to go or what I missed, that'd be great. But I hear Portillo or Portillo, however you pronounce it, up north a little bit has some really good stuff. So maybe I'll try and check that out when the road opens back up again, because they got hit with a storm. So that road, the pass up there is closed right now. And I hear Las Leñas in Argentina is the place to be as well. But that's like super hard to get to. Then I hear Bariloche is good too. So that's what I've heard are the best ski places in South America. So we're at Valle Nevado right now. So far it's been more intermediate level, but it's also kind of hard to see, so hard to judge it accurately. But then Portillo, Las Leñas, and then Bariloche for other places that you may want to check out. So, all right, gonna get a little bit more skiing in, hit some school, see what else we can find around here, see if we can find the real steep stuff. Let's go. Somehow I ended up back down at the gondola area, so must have missed my turn somewhere. So I guess we're taking the gondola back up to then get to the Andes chair again. So I know how to get there from here. Still don't know how to get to Tres Puntas, so that's where we're trying to get to. So gondola, Andes, Puntas. Let's go. Well, we did it. We found Tres Puntas. So it's one of these like donut things. So it looks like it's pretty long too. So this thing just like yanks you right out the gate. And then I'm just gonna have to stand here for a couple of minutes. So we'll see if it's gonna get any more difficult terrain off of this part. The guy at the shop told me that this part was his favorite section of Valle Nevado. Sorry. So hopefully lives up to Julio's recommendations. So I still can't see anything, but the snow is not bad. It's at least it's decently soft, especially if you go off-piste. It's kind of soft, or it's pretty soft off-piste. I just can't see anything because the light is so flat. So there was one second where I couldn't tell which way was up, which way was down. So, But hey, we're still out here skiing in Chile, so knocking that off the ski bucket list. And so it's a good day. All right. Probably another 5-10 minutes just like this, because it did look really long for this part. So super fun. Nice. All right. I'll see you at the top. All right, top of Tres Puntas, can actually start to see a little bit now too, which is a nice surprise. Still doesn't look super steep, so once we get going down, we'll see if it gets any steeper, but honestly, I don't have super high hopes just based on how the rest of the mountain looks and how it was coming up, but still a fun day. Just nothing too crazy here at Valle Nevado, but always fun being out in the skis, especially on a late August day, getting conditions like this. Can't complain whatsoever. That was probably the best run of the day so far. It still wasn't anything crazy, but I could actually see and I could go off the groom trail, and it was actually like good snow off piste or off the groom part anyway. So doing it again. We're back on the horse. We're back in the donut, and we're gonna go do it again. But it is getting a little late. It's like 2 p.m. now, and I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I might stop in for lunch, and then I don't know, maybe we'll do a couple more and then lunch, or a couple more laps, and then we'll see how we're feeling. I feel like I've done most of the blacks on this mountain already, and 2 more laps, lunch, and then we'll see how we're feeling.
Back to super high vis. Love that. Definitely can see everything.
Great. Found a little spot for lunch, and I still have a nice view of the outside. Can see the snow. Today, we got some pizza for lunch, and I had to get a soda, but even though I don't drink soda, because here they only had water with gas or like carbonated sparkling water, and I can't stand sparkling water, so if something's gonna be carbonated, it's gotta be soda, even though I literally never drink soda. But pizza looks half decent. Prices in Chile are not cheap. They're not what you would expect for South America. I mean, I know I'm at a ski resort, but this was still like 18 or 19 US dollars. And then with the Sprite, it was over $20 for all of this. So just like normal ski resort kind of pricing. But even just in not ski resorts, Chile is not a very cheap country in South America. So if you want cheap, go to like Peru and Colombia or Central America. It's going to be a lot cheaper. Prices are a lot closer to like American, Western, like European prices. So not ideal. And the whole vibe is more Western than it is Latin American too. So I didn't really realize that before I came here, but just been what I've noticed so far. All right, I'm gonna eat some pizza, then maybe hit a few more laps, get back on the Gandhi, and that's gonna be calling it a day. All right. Bon appetit. Oh, can't stand olives either, but I didn't know the word for olives in Spanish, so I guess we're eating these. We'll power through. I need to fuel up for a few more laps. All right.
What is that? Is that blue sky I see? What? Clouds are finally gone just in time for the last run of the day. So at least I'll have one run where I can actually see stuff. Better than nothing. So at least I can see what the mountain looks like now. So it's kind of nice. Actually, it's really beautiful. Actually, the clouds are all down there now, but yeah, definitely above all the trees. Got a bunch of little humps, and then the snow looks really good on the backside of these humps that I couldn't see before. So I'll probably try and take one of those now that I can, actually see it. But I think that's gonna be it for this video though. So thanks for coming along and checking out Valle Nevado. If you have any questions about the mountain or skiing in South America, leave them in the comments below and I'll try and get to them, or I will get to them. But yeah, thanks for coming along on this adventure with me. It was quite a day. Couldn't really see anything all day, but we still had a great time skiing out here. So thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one.